every Thursday, TSN will be re-airing some special Ottawa Senator broadcasts. And starting on this Thursday, it will be Chris Phillips' jersey retirement night, February the 18th of this season. Ottawa went on to win 7-4, joined now by Brady Tkachuk to talk about that game. And Brady, first, what do you remember about the jersey retirement? Obviously, the first time you had seen an Ottawa Senator have his jersey number retired.
Yeah, well, of course, it was a special night for Philly and his family, and I think for our team as well, our staff, the former players, but the community as well. I mean, there's such a great turnout for him, and of course the former players that live in wherever they are, and to travel into Ottawa and support him. I think it shows how much of a great guy he is, and how he was such a great team guy and such a great leader. And now you just see how much of a great leader he is in the community as well. So to be a part of that, it was pretty special. And now, of course, I remember the game. It came a little slow, but then all of a sudden, just kind of started firing all cylinders. And of course, in the back of our minds, we were going to do it for Philly, and luckily, and well-deserved win we had. But I think a lot of the fun too was after, and seeing how the after party and how many people support him came there, and it was a pretty special night for him and his family for sure.
I was going to say number 4 had barely been hung up in the rafters, and you're already down 2-0 in the first period. And Brandon Montour, I think, scored 2 goals. Were you guys just flat? Does it take a lot out of you not to be sitting there, I guess, and not getting ready to play, if you will?
Yeah, well, I think it's a little bit different because for us, we were sitting there and experiencing that special moment, and we were part of it. So we were, of course, it was unbelievable for all of us to be there. And during that time, Buffalo's warming up and doing their normal routine. So it was a little bit different, but it was I think it was a blast for all of us to experience that and just see how how much the community loved him and stuff like that. So it was a special moment that we all got to share with him.
What happened following those 2 goals? Because you ended up scoring 4 before the first period was over to have a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, well, I think we all got our legs going after a couple of shifts, and I think in the back of our minds we didn't want to kind of embarrass ourselves on this special night. So we wanted to really show up and do it for Philly, and do it for all the family members that were there, and all the former players that were there as well. So we wanted to kind of put our hearts out and work as hard as we can, and get the job done.
Was much said, or did much need to be said at that point?
Yeah, I don't think much needed to be said, because we all knew what we were playing for, and how special a night it was for Philly, and how we all want to remember that night as with a big win too. So we didn't want to get embarrassed and make it a tough memory. But I think it's throughout the whole night, it was just a lot of fun, and it was special for everybody.
A couple of questions. Jean-Gabriel Pageau scores 2 goals, has 4 points. It's his first ever regular season 4-point game. It ended up being the last game he would score for the Ottawa Senators. He would score a goal. And also Craig Anderson picked up his 200th career win as a member of the Ottawa Senators in that game. Were you guys aware of that post game, of how many things, I guess, had gone on?
Yeah, well, I knew about Andy and his that big historic win, and I knew that was the case. But after I heard Pedro had 4 points, I did like a little double take, because I knew he had 2, but I didn't realize he had 4 total points. So I sat next to him in the locker room. I was like, it's kind of an unbelievable night out of you, and especially with the number 4 being retired. So now that was awesome to be a part of that, and there's kind of some hidden things that came out at the end of the game. So no, it was pretty cool, and it was a special night for everybody.
Brady Tkachuk with 2 assists on both of Jean-Gabriel Pageau's goals. Appreciate your time, Brady. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Have a good one.